Morning all. I've stumbled across an amazing game by Vachier-Lagrave in the Italian Team Championship, played on the 30th of April 2014, so just a couple of days ago. His opponent Alb David, playing white, was 2-5-7-9. Vachier-Lagrave is 2-7-5-8. He's the top seed. He played h4, very aggressive stuff, trying to weaken white's king. White's trying to play positioning b5, try and get control maybe of this d5 square. H takes g. White really doesn't want to play fg. This diagonal could be dangerous. It looks anti-positional. So hg, no problem so far. Knight eg4. Okay, so aggressive intentions, trying to challenge white's central knight. White now plays knight dc2, and this uncovers this potentially dangerous battery. The surprising thing here, and this gave the engine a very brief shock. I saw a very sudden change of evaluations, because it looks as though black's next move looks potentially like a blunder. Can you believe what black played in this position? Such a wonderfully direct move, which seems implausible actually in this position. If I give you 10 seconds, what would you play here with black? Okay, now you may have guessed this, but queen c5, just simply to go and attack the king. But you might think, why is this possible even? Because knight takes, you might think black's just blundered, because if bishop takes, we have bishop takes f6, just winning a piece. And the same thing with knight takes g4, but this was the game continuation. Bishop takes g7, winning a piece. Was this a blunder? Well, now black has the incredibly powerful forcing move queen h5, threatening mate, so white has to move the rook. White moved the rook to b1, and now queen h2 check, and we're going to have a wonderful point here after king f1, which makes the whole concept really incredible. I mean, this is a game I just stumbled this morning. I just find this incredible, the whole concept of sacrificing the bishop here. What does black play in this position? If I give you 10 seconds starting from now. Okay, knight e5. The threat now is bishop h3 and queen h1 mating, creating that pin. Is there time to take this? Well, let's just check this. Bishop takes e5. Bishop h3 is actually a forced mate in 4, apparently. So say e3, taking bishop g4. We're going to mate white, so that's not possible. So this is a really serious threat of bishop h3 here. White tried to parry it with g4, and now, okay, what's going on here? What's the difference? If bishop takes g4 here, then white actually has created some more resources for defense here. So say bishop takes e5. Does bishop h3 actually work? No. Bishop takes h2. That's the point. Very clever point of g4. It opens up this diagonal for bishop takes e5 to be more effective. So is white's goose cooked here after g4? Well, there's another amazing, totally amazing move played in this position. Can you guess? If I give you 10 seconds in this position. Okay, black now plays knight f3. He wants to liberate this rook to cut the king from over here. Threatening queen g1 mate on the spot, needs to be parried. So white played e takes. And now, after e takes, threatening queen takes g2, or f takes g2, both mate in ones, white played bishop takes f3. And can you see what black played in this position? And it's the end of the game after this move. So black to play, what would you play here? Okay, black played bishop takes g4. trying to deflect the rook away from defending h1, the bishop from defending h1. If bishop takes, queen h1. What does white actually do here? He's actually defenseless. If, say, bishop e5, then the best move, technically, because the king has been given a bridge here, the best move technically is just to take this. And then the engine's suggesting sacking the queen. It's that bad. Because this bishop h3 has been recreated as a resource. So this is actually a hopeless position. If bishop g2, even stronger actually, there's an even stronger move here. There's a mate in 3 in this position. What would you play in this position? Okay, now if you suggested bishop h3, this actually is okay for black, but knight e3 and the king is surviving a bit longer. But no, black actually in this position has bishop e2 now. So after king e1, queen g1 is just mating. End of story. I just thought, wow, what is this? This is just such amazing direct chess from this position. It looks as though white's playing quite kind of nice positional game, battery here. Black's playing like a caveman, h4, and it works out for black. Then after b5, okay, a kind of weakness pivot move in theory, but surely this battery means something against g7. But black kind of seemingly is just playing such direct chess to get the queen here with absolutely devastating consequences. So he played knight dc2 as prophylaxis, saying, protecting e3, maybe just expecting this move, and white's going to be okay. It's going to have wonderful pressure. But what a shocking idea to sacrifice this bishop on g7. Incredible, with queen c5. So after knight takes, a full bishop sack, queen h5, and then we have this knight e5 preparing bishop h3 and knight f3. g4 seemed like a very resourceful defense. It didn't work because of knight f3. The engine's best move suggestion is knight e3, and we still have bishop h3, and this is still going to be good for black, this position, because actually king takes g7 is now on. So what a just wonderful attack. I just thought this was an absolutely wonderful attacking concept, the whole thing. Okay, I think to me that's very impressive. I don't know what you guys think. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.